Have you ever wished for a reset button? A chance to start over, not because you failed, but because you've grown? The truth is, life does offer us a reset. Every moment, every breath. You don't need to wait for New Year's Day, for Mondays, or for some perfect moment. You can begin again, right now. I remember a story a monk once shared with me when I was at a crossroads in my life. He said, "When you lose your way in the forest, you don't panic. You stop, you breathe, and you begin again, not from where you wish you were, but from where you are." That story changed me, because for so long, I believed I had to undo my past before I could move forward. But the monk showed me that life isn't a straight line. It's more like a spiral. We come back to the same lessons again and again, but each time from a new perspective. Part 1, the weight of regret. We carry so much. Words we wish we hadn't said. Opportunities we missed. Versions of ourselves we no longer recognize. But regret is only heavy when we refuse to set it down. Beginning again means giving yourself permission to let go, not to forget, but to forgive. To say, "I did the best I could with who I was at the time." The monk once told me, "Regret is like holding your breath. It doesn't punish the past. It only suffocates the present. So exhale, let it go, begin again." Part 2, the illusion of too late. Maybe you're watching this and thinking, "But it's too late for me. I'm too old. I've made too many mistakes. I missed my moment." Let me ask you something. Who told you that growth has a deadline? That change has an expiration date? The trees begin again every spring. The sun rises every morning without asking whether the night was a failure. Why should you be any different? The monk once planted a tree in his 60s. When someone asked, "Why now?" he smiled and said, "Because I plan to be here in 10 years. And I'd rather sit in the shade of a tree I planted than the regret of one I didn't." Part 3, the gift of the present moment. When we're lost in thought, worrying about tomorrow or replaying yesterday, we miss the miracle of now. And now is the only place from which we can truly begin again. Beginning again isn't about erasing the past. It's about returning gently, without judgment, to the present. It's about waking up from the autopilot of routine and asking, what really matters to me? Am I living in alignment with that? You don't need to change everything overnight. Just one mindful step, one choice, one breath. That's enough. If today didn't go the way you hoped, if you said something you wish you hadn't, if you feel overwhelmed, exhausted, or simply unsure, remember this: you are allowed to begin again. Not because you failed, but because you're human. Not because you're broken, but because you're becoming. So pause, breathe, let go of what no longer serves you, and take that first small, sacred step back into yourself. Begin again. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. And remember, some of the most beautiful chapters in life start with a blank page. If this message spoke to you even a little, don't let it fade when the video ends. Take a moment now. Reflect. Share in the comments. What's one thing you don't want to regret when you're older? If you're on a journey to live more intentionally, you're not alone. Subscribe for more conversations like this, real, reflective, and rooted in what matters most. And if someone came to mind while you were watching, share this with them. Sometimes all it takes is a quiet reminder to change the course of a life. Until next time, live fully, love deeply, and don't wait to be the person you were meant to be.